The ESPN Madden NFL Celebrity Tournament is brought to you by Nerd Street Gamers and Play Versus.
Welcome to ESPN's Madden Celebrity Tournament in 2020. We are about to begin a most epic 16-player single elimination rumble between some of the biggest names in, of course, sports, but also music and television, playing for $25,000 for feeding America, so a great cause. I am Field Yates, joined virtually, of course, by ESPN eSport analyst Arda Ocal and EA Sports Madden Pro Tyler Davis. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Doing great.
All right, well, don't all jump in at the same time.
Action.
That's right,
I'm
Tyler.
super excited to be here,
you.
guys.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. We've got plenty of very anticipated matchups. We'll reveal the bracket in just a second. Tyler, I'm going to begin with you because you've been playing in Madden competitions many to emerge victorious out of this week's 16-team tournament.
Yeah, I mean, this is a star-studded field, guys. I'm excited for this. And, you know, I think we're going to see a lot of running the ball. But the main thing to come out of this tournament, you're going to have to play some defense. It's a difficult year to play defense. So whoever can get that solid defense, force some 3-and-outs, and get the ball back in good field position is going to win this tournament.
And, Tyler, what is a team that, or is there a team that comes to mind then that might be most fitting amongst the NFL personnel if you're going to have to play some defense in this week's tournament?
Oh, definitely the 49ers. San Francisco has the best defense in the game. They're going to have – abilities are important in this game, and they have the Nick Bosa and Dee Ford, who are two of the best defenders in the game.
Yeah, certainly a team that really catalyzed their success last year via that defense. Arda, let's move over to you. This tournament presents a unique challenge as many of these, that's right, impossibly famous people are not necessarily known for their Madden skills, but more their work in other fields. Who do you think might surprise some folks this week in this much anticipated tournament?
I'm going to give you two names, actually. The first one is Pat McAfee, and here's why. I think he has a lot of bad memories from this game. I heard a story about him playing his brother when they were kids, and his brother absolutely demolished him. And that's been sitting inside of him, waiting to come out for the right opportunity. And I think this tournament is where he's going to finally exercise those demons. And of course, he works for ESPN, so he doesn't want to look bad on an ESPN broadcast. I think he's going to go far. But as soon as we heard this name, the eventual winner, in my opinion, I might as well say it right now. Congratulations to Snoop Dogg on winning the whole thing. Round of applause for Snoop. Come on.
And with that, they are so anxious to get going that we are going to head on out. With Snoop Dogg and Travis Kelce are already underway in a much-anticipated matchup. And as you can see, it's a rematch of the Super Bowl. We got Travis Kelce, of course, chose to play with the Chiefs. I can only imagine what he was thinking with that selection.
I love that we can only see half of Snoop Dogg at the moment.
Well, we got the important half, which is what matters here.
He's
so, guys,
dialed
we were just talking about how deep. That's right. Arda, we were talking about how Tyler was reflecting that defense could be maybe the difference in this tournament, but offensively, I mean, I know that Travis plays for them, but if someone wasn't a Chief like you, would the Chiefs be your top pick offensively in a Madden tournament?
Mine, absolutely, 100%. They're among the best team in the game, and I love when athletes pick their own teams because I want to see these athletes dunk on other players as themselves. That makes for great highlights. I want to see Travis Kelce getting 10 touchdowns with Travis Kelce. Let's go.
And by the way, Tyler, it's 7-0 49ers, which means Snoop has the lead early on in this game. And just about 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And the Chiefs are used to playing from behind. We learned that during the playoffs, Tyler. This is never a team to be counted out.
No, and to your point, guys, these are the two best teams in Madden 20. A great selection by both guys, and it's interesting to point out here that Snoop Dogg plays a lot of Madden. This is a guy that streams daily, pretty much every day, streaming Madden 20, and then Travis Kelce, we know, is a world champion football player. He's the highest-rated tight end in the game, so this is an intriguing matchup I'm excited for.
All right, so we're going to head right back to Brafer here for a second. First quarter, at the end of the first quarter, we've got Travis Kelce and Snoop Dogg, a tight matchup here. Snoop has the 7-0 lead early, kind of reflective how the Super Bowl played out. The 49ers grabbed the lead early, but we know how things finished. We'll see if whether there is a repeat in this, our Madden tournament.
We know that Snoop is very serious about Madden. He's one of the best celebrity Madden players out there. He has mentioned that his favorite teams are the Steelers, Cowboys, and Raiders, but of course going 49ers here. But he is somebody who takes Madden very seriously. He plays against fans, he plays against celebrities, he plays in tournaments like this, and he's streaming a lot on his Twitch channel. You go down to past broadcasts, and all you see is a whole ton of Madden stretching back months and months.
And by the way, Arda, when you see him out there screaming, does he tend to handle his business on the Madden field?
Absolutely. The only thing I will advise, no matter who of the three of us does the post-game interview, if Snoop loses, do not ask him how it feels.
Okay, we won't do that. Tyler, you just saw a moment ago a play that looked very lifelike. Patrick Mahomes breaking the pocket and throwing the football down the field to Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs feel like they're one of the offenses that are just built to compete, whether it's real life or Madden.
Oh, definitely, Field. This is the Chiefs team. This Chiefs offense has the two best players basically in the game with Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. As he throws here to Travis Kelce on a nice little flat route, but that play earlier, he can roll out because Patrick Mahomes has that escape artist ability, which gives him some mobility out of the pocket. He was able to throw it deep to Tyreek Hill, who's the only player in the game with 99 speed.
Yeah, I might throw a third best player in there, meaning Travis Kelce, of course. Killer Trav, who has been all over the field for the Chiefs in real life, and then right there on that catch as well. A reminder, less than 3 minutes to go in the first half. A 7-0 lead for the 49ers, and Kelce thrown to himself, as would be a smart play. That must be a temptation. I mean, Tyler, you probably played against a few athletes in your career. Have you noticed that players or athletes have tried to target themselves or get themselves to football when playing with themselves or playing with their team in the game?
Yeah, it definitely happens. I've seen it a lot. And I think that's the fun of it. You're in the game. You worked yourself to get to the NFL point, and now you're in the Madden video game. That's a pretty cool thing. I understand completely.
Tyler, would you
there we go, a little redemption for a D4.
Would you rather play against an athlete playing as themselves, or would you rather play as the athlete you're playing against so that you can dunk on them?
That's a good question. I might want to play as the athlete and kind of dunk on their face and then talk a little trash after, but that's just me.
Can we get a flag?
Hey, Tyler, you mentioned a little while ago that you thought there was a chance. As we reached the 2-minute warning with the Niners up 7-0, Kelce looking for the flag right there. I think he had a legitimate gripe, no doubt about that. But you mentioned the possibility of running the football, playing an impact in this game, Tyler. Seems like it's been airing it out, and airing it out some more.
Yeah, well, it's really a clash of styles like we saw in real life as well, as Kelce goes to the end zone and incomplete, and he's upset back of the end zone. But to your point, Field, yeah, this is really a clash of styles. Snoop Dogg's going to want to run the ball with these Niners, and Travis Kelce, as we've seen, wants to air it out with the Chiefs.
I gotta hope I can make a
Yeah, we got a fourth down coming up here, and Travis Kelce, of course, knows his his kicker, Harrison Butker's got range for days, so Butker lining up now for what appears to be about a 38-yard field goal as we just crossed the 2-minute warning in the first half. Kick is up, and it's good. 7-3. Kelce's on the board, baby. Butt kicker, he always is good. So Snoop gets the ball back. Our first chance to watch Snoop on offense. A little bit of a different style of offense here, Tyler. You mentioned that 49ers defense is a beast. How about their offense for Madden purposes?
Yeah, in Madden 20, it's really a run-heavy type of meta. It's really a little easier to... Oh, some nice stick work by Snoop Dogg!
Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? From the Chow Palace.
Richie James Jr. on the basically 100-yard kickoff return. That one okie doke on the left side of the screen. Oh, my goodness
Snoop, why are you
gracious.
this
He was
salty on this game, man? Why would you do me like that?
Hey, do
Kelce
you two
chimes
remember
in
when I
there,
said
man.
Snoop Dogg's winning the tournament? Do you guys remember when I said that?
I do remember that. He was one of your two picks. That's right. You seem to
Guys,
have
that
a
was
good
some
idea of what you're talking
phenomenal
about, huh,
stick
Arda?
work by Snoop Dogg. That was nasty. He cut on his kick return. He cut back to the right, spinned all the way to the left. Just nasty stick work right there to take an 11-point lead.
How often are we seeing kickoff returns for a touchdown in a Madden game, and you're playing in a tournament here, Tyler?
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often. It really doesn't. Usually, if you have a guy like Tyreek Hill or Mecole Hardman back there, it can happen because of that speed. But, I mean, that was all Snoop Dogg's stick skill ability right there.
Yeah, no question. That was certainly an incredible set of skills shown by Snoop as the 49ers now have a 14-3 lead, and Travis will tell you this. The Chiefs went down by 10-plus points in each of their 3 playoff games during their most recent run to the Super Bowl. They managed to win all 3 of those games by double digits, so certainly don't count him out of this game yet. And this feels like, on defense, one of the scariest things that you could face in football right here, Arda. Patrick Mahomes on the run.
Yeah, absolutely. But look at Snoop Dogg. He's like, nah, I'm not scared of you at all. Are you kidding me? Anything you throw at me, I'm going to be able to counter. I play this game hours a day, every single day. I am ready for any challenge in this tournament. Snoop Dogg looks confident.
Yeah, Snoop certainly seems to be locked in. I was surprised maybe Snoop would have gone with his Steelers. It's a team that he is known to love and has for a long time. But as you mentioned earlier, Arda, leaning instead on the 49ers, you have that 14-3 lead as we have about a minute left to go in the first half with Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes now breaking the pocket for a short scramble there. So this game, so far, the 49ers have been able to keep the Chiefs in check. This game is being played, by the way, maybe that home field advantage. Do you think home field advantage ever has a factor in a game outcome here, Tyler? Or is that someone like me just grasping for a straw?
Yeah, it doesn't really make a big difference here in Madden 20. So I think that's just what something like that you would hope for, but it's not a factor here in the game.
All right, well, Travis Kelce now up to 5 catches for himself in the first half. He is absolutely feasting in this game so far as Mahomes drops back one more time. Arda, what's the deficit got to be at halftime for you to feel comfortable about the chances of Travis Kelce coming back?
I mean, 14-3, I think we got to keep that score line. I think that Travis needs to have a hot second half in order to get back into this one. But I feel like Snoop Dogg, in watching some of his past Twitch streams, he's the type of competitor that when he takes a lead into the half, it's very difficult to take it away from him because he builds that confidence and he builds that momentum. So this game might already be over.
All right, so Tyler, what are some of, you're our EA Sports Madden expert here. What are some of the discernible skills that you're looking for as you're watching each of these games here? Yeah, Kelce,
I'm seeing a lot.
Unbelievable catch there, by the way.
Yeah, with Travis Kelce, he's actually playing good offense. His personnel is really matching up well versus Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's going a lot of 3-4. He goes to nickel over G here, but Snoop Dogg's been in a lot of 3-4 sets, and Kelce stays in the shotgun 3 wide receiver formation. That's a nice play right there for a touchdown.
Oh, there it is. And those watching live, Travis Kelce hit him with his actual touchdown dance on the stream right now. Kelce from Mahomes, a long touchdown there to cut the deficit 14-9, pending the extra point. Travis Kelce with a huge play to get the Chiefs right back into this one. Arda, are you ready to revise your prediction about who's winning this whole tournament?
Did I speak a little too soon? I don't know. We'll see.
A huge play there, but of course 11 seconds remaining. Not yet the end of the first half. As we saw earlier, Snoop did return one for a score, so we'll see whether or not he's able to do some damage once again here. Probably down to the last play or two of the half, depending on the outcome of this kickoff return. Tyler, some first half observations from you that kind of jump out.
Yeah, both these guys really look great. We haven't seen Snoop Dogg's offense yet, but he has 14 points. He didn't have to do much as he got that kick return. But Kelce's looked good on offense as well. He went with that vertical route to himself right there for that touchdown. But it's gonna, like I said to start the game, it's going to be about who can get a stop on defense, who can take control of this game.
Yeah, kind of funny that we've been locked in for about, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 of game time minutes and still have yet to see Snoop on offense until this snap right here. Jimmy Garoppolo hopefully looking for one opportunity, either a Hail Mary or maybe like a record-setting length field goal. We'll see. Looks like yet one more chance for Snoop to wind up with a Hail Mary opportunity here. What do you guys think about the 49ers uniforms? I wish they would go to these full-time, Arda, with the black pants on the red. It's kind of a fresh look.
Love the colorway. I absolutely love it, and Snoop is doing great with them. And they're very comfortable throwing in the air. I mean, I know that we're in a little bit of a run meta in this game right now, but they are very comfortable launching the ball with Garoppolo and Mahomes.
Yeah, we are now halfway through this game as Snoop and the 49ers have a 14-10 lead over the Chiefs, and they're all pro, heck, all world, all everything. Tight end Travis Kelce. We're going to take a quick break and come right back for the second half of the action. And I remind you that we are all part of one team here at ESPN. That team includes all of us, and also you, the sports fans. Thank you for the part you play in keeping us all safe. Remember, that means staying home, washing your hands, cleaning and disinfecting surfaces. And a big thank you to all of you on the front line. We'll get through this together because we are one team. And we're back in the third quarter here. Snoop gets the ball to open the second half here. And Tyler, again, as you've been saying, we haven't really seen him play offense yet.
No, we haven't, Field. And interesting, that first play, he went with that halfback stretch out of an I-form formation. And for the viewers out there, these stretch plays are one of the best runs you can call in Madden 20. They get great blocking, and especially with this 49ers offensive line, it's one of the best in the game.
Here we go. Jimmy Garoppolo loads up, looking for it. Looked like George Kittle there. I got to tell you, I know that Travis Kelce respects George Kittle plenty as a player. I'm sure he also likes to see those incompletions, firmly establishing himself, Kelce, as the number one tight end in the NFL. So again, 14-10 here as we are in the third quarter. Snoop Dogg against Travis Kelce. Arda, what has stuck out to you so far, and then sort of the keys here. Again, for those that missed it earlier, Arda went on the record. He's got two favorites to win this whole tournament. Snoop is one of them.
And Snoop, obviously, with all the Madden that he plays, would be a favorite, but I am very impressed with how he's going to lay out there for Travis Kelce to celebrate that sack right there. But Travis has been very impressive offensively, and as you can clearly see, defensively as well.
Second half adjustments.
That's right. Damian Wilson comes off the edge and sacks Jimmy Garoppolo, setting up a punt by Mitch Wisniewski, the 49ers Australian-born punter, rookie last year. Guy is an absolute cannon for a leg. And Tyler, you were talking about it. One of the most dangerous guys in this game is Mecole Hardman right there.
Yes, he is. 95 speed, and Travis had a lot of room right there to make some moves. But I want to point out on that big 3rd and 9 for Snoop Dogg, Travis Kelce made a phenomenal adjustment. He went with that nickel slot cornerback blitz. And Snoop Dogg was not able to pick it up, and it was a big sack for Travis Kelce.
Hey, Tyler, let me ask you, how much do you feel like you've learned about football just from playing Madden? Hearing you speak the lingo, you certainly got it down.
Oh, yeah. You learn so much when you play Madden. I love football because I started playing Madden when I was a little kid, watching football, so they both combined. I learned the knowledge, I learned the strategy through Madden. It really helped.
Hey, Arda, did you hear that things work the other way, too? As Ocal, we got a big play here. Patrick Mahomes links up with Tyreek Hill, who is off to the races. Hill for 6. Travis Kelce, woo, with a comeback.
This might be the play right here. You can see it on Snoop's face. He is maybe the beginning stages of getting tilted as a result of that touchdown. And now the score swings in Travis Kelce's favor. Can he hold on to the lead, though?
3:07 to go in the third quarter. The Chiefs have taken their first lead under the tutelage and the leadership of Travis Kelce. Best tight end in football, an incredible player for them last year, but they got to be careful. Kickoff return got them earlier, and once again, Snoop set up with excellent field position out at about the 44-yard line after another big return here for Snoop. Special teams kind of kept them in this game, guys, of late. Arda, how about this? I was talking earlier about how Tyler has learned more about football from playing Madden. Did you happen to hear that Teddy Bridgewater, after signing with the Panthers, used Madden to learn more about his new team? What did you make of that insight that Teddy shared with us?
I'm not surprised whatsoever. In fact, that we've always heard stories of Madden players finding players in Madden that they say are really good players and predicting them to be good in the NFL. There's always stories like that from the Madden community. Oh boy, hold the phone. Wait just a second. Oh boy, what just happened there?
Like, what is
What
this?
just happened there?
Is Frank Clark not getting held?
Wow.
What are you doing?
what looked like just a run-of-the-mill run from Tevin Coleman, then the left edge, and goes the distance. Some spotty tackling there.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, didn't they?
You got to love the
stick work by
selflessness of
Snoop Dogg.
Kelce.
He's got some sick moves pulled out, and you can see Travis Kelce. He's saying, "I'm upset with the way I'm making my defense look right now," and this is a high-scoring battle. This is exciting.
Yeah, it seems pretty clear to me, Tyler, that stick work is the area of strength for Snoop's game. He's got some ability to make guys miss, as we saw in that long kickoff return, and also that long run right there by Tevin Coleman, who has put the Chiefs up now, the 49ers up over the Chiefs 21-17.
So we were
I would
talking
agree.
about
Snoop Dogg's look great on offense.
Tyler, we were talking about the debate of a professional football player that is new to Madden versus a video game pro that doesn't have the football knowledge, and what that matchup would look like in Madden. And Snoop Dogg is an exception to that because he's been grinding this game for so many years, right?
Yeah, definitely. Snoop Dogg's been grinding Madden for decades. He's a huge fan of the game. Every year he always talks about it. But like in your argument, I would say the advantage does go to the football player just because they have that knowledge. If you're going up against a gamer that say has never played Madden before or watched football, the advantage would 100% go to an NFL player.
So, Tyler, how much of a college football fan are you? And have you been getting ready for this draft at all? Have you been following some of the prospects of note? As we have a sack here by Snoop. It's Nick Bosa getting home. Travis Kelce and the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes takes a sack. Nick Bosa, one of the most unstoppable players in the NFL last year as a rookie. If we had a best Madden defensive rookie, I think it would have clearly last year, Tyler, in our guidance.
Oh, 100% Nick Bosa. Oh, costly turnover right there by Travis. And Snoop Dogg's excited about it.
Just one play of late tip pass on a throw up that's seen by Patrick Mahomes, intended for Travis Kelce. And Kelce is saying, in real life, I would have never dropped that. Looked like maybe a little bit of contact, maybe there on the play, but ultimately, picked off by Jaquiski Tartt, the safety for the 49ers. So Snoop has a 21-17 lead, minute 31 to go in the third quarter here. And the football at about midfield. Jimmy Garoppolo under center, of course, for the 49ers. We'll see if Snoop tries to establish the run here with the lead, that very good offensive line. Exactly what he does.
Yeah,
But
Snoop
Tyler,
coming out
asking
in
you
that
earlier,
heavy goal line formation.
Need a big stop, D.
he's not hiding what he wants to do, huh?
No, he's not. He came out in the straight goal line formation right there, and you can tell Snoop wants to establish the run. Interesting, he's mixing up these running backs like we see on the NFL. He's using a lot of Tevin Coleman, a lot of Raheem Mostert, some Matt Breida, and now he's back in that strong H-wing formation looking to establish the run.
You mentioned college earlier.
Yeah, and at this point,
Travis Kelce from the University of Cincinnati played for the Bearcats, but he's going to need a big fourth quarter here in order to get back into this game and steal it from Snoop, who seems to be driving the ship right now and doing well.
At what point, Tyler, are you comfortable with bleeding the clock out? We've got about 45 seconds in the third quarter.
There it is.
Are you thinking about that at all if you're Snoop? Or are you thinking more, hey, the best thing that I do right now is an offense is run the football?
Run it down, 5-5.
No, I think that's a great point field. We're in these 5-minute quarters here in Madden, so if he can get to the end of the third quarter, get another first down, and start to utilize some of that clock, get it close down to a 2-minute warning and go up 7, it's going to make it really tough on Travis with not a lot of time left.
Frank Clark with a big stop there for Travis Kelce, who, of course, playing with his own team, and Snoop is looking for another rushing first down here. That's Tevin Coleman, who's up over 110 rushing yards so far. Excuse me, Matt. That is Tevin Coleman. As you were saying earlier, Tyler, they've got so many running backs in San Francisco, it's hard to keep track of them from time to time as we are nearing the end of the third quarter. There we have it, a huge third down as we will come right back after a quick break here. Travis Kelce, Snoop Dogg. Snoop and the 49ers have a 21-17 lead over the Chiefs. A huge third down play on the other side of this break. And here we have it, Travis Kelce and Snoop Dogg going head-to-head in the round of 16 here in a massive play. Tyler, maybe a little conservative there for Snoop. What do you think on the play call?
Yeah, he stuck to his game plan, went with that off tackle again to the outside, and that was a huge stop for Travis Kelce. He needed that on that big 3rd and 2, and he's able to hold him to 3. Let's see if Snoop Dogg can go up 7 now.
Yeah, attempt for Robbie Gould from 47 yards, certainly well with his rank, hold of it. And whether we got a tie ball game, a 7-point lead for Snoop. It is now 24-17, 49ers over Chiefs. All right, so the quote-unquote real football person in me right now, Arda, is saying the Chiefs have the 49ers right where they want them, down in the 4th quarter. Your analysis of what we've seen in 4th quarter with 4:30 left to go.
Snoop Dogg has been good traditionally at holding 4th quarter leads, but Travis Kelce has shown some impressive offense. So either way, I wouldn't be surprised, but I feel like Snoop Dogg might have a slight edge here. We shall see. What I'm wondering is if Travis Kelce is playing with his Super Bowl ring on. What do you think? Is he playing with the ring on? Is that giving him extra powers?
You know what? They haven't yet been issued their rings, but they will be soon, and I can't wait to see those. I love looking at the gaudiness of them. Here we go.
Man, you gotta help me out.
Travis Kelce throwing it to himself here to be up to close to 8 or 9 catches by this point in the game. So again, it's 24-17 as we are just about to cross the 4-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. And if some is good, more is better. Travis Kelce again completing a pass from Patrick Mahomes to himself, 8 catches for 65 yards. For Kelce, I think looking for a little bit more big plays from himself. He's saying, as I can hear him here on the stream, and certainly has the ability to get them. Tyler, at what point are you thinking, hey, I'm going for it on 4th down? I don't care if I'm deep in my own pitch.
Yeah, it looks like he's thinking about it here. This is a big decision. I think you might want to go for it. You only need 2 yards. He's been trying to establish that flat route to himself, but he's not been able to make any moves, and he seems upset about that. He's saying he doesn't have enough sauce to make these spin moves, but it's a big 4th and 2 here, and he looks like he's going to go for it. This is the biggest play of the game right now, guys.
That's right. Travis Kelce, 4th and 2 here, 3:15 to go in the 4th quarter, and he's opting to go for it. The Chiefs got what they needed last year in critical moments in the playoffs. Can Kelce get the same thing here in a gotta-have-it situation? Arda, you agree with the decision?
I think I do. If it were me, I'd be going 4 verticals every single play, and that's why I'm behind the microphone and not playing this game.
Well, this is one of those where whether is he trying to? Oh, I thought perhaps Kelce was trying to draw someone offside. He does drop back to pass with Patrick Mahomes. Oh, and the throw and looked like Tyreek Hill down the field, one of the Chiefs' go-to plays. And Snoop takes over now. 1st and 10, 2:45 to go here. Tyler, you got the football, you got the lead, 41-yard line. Are you running the football 4 straight times here, no matter what?
Yeah, definitely. I think Snoop's going to do exactly that unless he gets a big game, which he does. I think we're going to see a heavy amount of Tevin Coleman here. That was great defense on that 4th down by Snoop as well. Played a lot of man coverage, and Travis Kelce kind of had not a great route combination, and Snoop was able to get the stop.
I just want to point out here really quickly, Travis Kelce had the opportunity there to blame the game, which is a very common gamer move to make when something doesn't go your way. It's Madden's fault. It's the game's fault. But he restrained, and he deserves credit for that.
Yeah, certainly all class so far in this 2-minute warning has rolled up upon us. It is now 24-17. Snoop over Travis Kelce. Snoop has the football as the 49ers. Got a big play coming up here, 1st and 10 from about the 28-yard line. The question is whether Snoop will say, hey, running the football until the clock bleeds, or whether he'll take any shots and put the nail in the coffin. Instead, he stays on the ground. Tyler, common logic here is prevailing. Just do what it takes to keep bleeding that clock.
Yeah, Travis is in a lot of trouble right here. Snoop is doing whatever he wants on the ground. This is a nice, easy 2nd and 2, manageable situation. We're going to see the off tackle again, and that might do it right there.
Off tackle indeed, Tevin Coleman, another touchdown. The easy front runner for game MVP as Snoop has now taken the 30-17 lead.
Nobody?
Travis Kelce looking for some contain on that right side of his defense there. 30-17
Travis Kelce
here for
in that 4-3 defensive formation, and in this game, 3-4 does a little bit better job compared to 4-3 as far as establishing the outside run defense versus that off tackle, and it's really working versus the 4-3.
Run a halfback pass?
And look at this. Snoop going for two, up 13 with 1:29 to go. A little bit of showmanship, perhaps, from Snoop. But, hey, if you got the lead, you can do whatever you want. And the Chiefs are able to get a stop. So it's a two-score game with 89 seconds to go here. Arda, you mentioned earlier you'd be running 4 verticals all game, every game with the Chiefs. That may be what Travis Kelce does for every play remaining in this one.
2 words. Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, that's right. The Chiefs now have the football, 85 seconds to go, 1:25 in the game. Travis Kelce takes over his own 30-yard line, and the Chiefs, Tyler, need a big play in the worst way right now.
Yeah, they do. But they do have the plays and the formations to do it. This Chiefs playbook is one of the best in the game, which resembles real life. And as you can see, he's out in a 5-wide formation. Looks like Snoop's in some man-to-man coverage here, bringing the heat. Travis Kelce's got to recognize that. He's got him!
Playing with fire. Oh! Wow, we did have a look. Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill sprinting down the middle of the field. He had turned the safety around. Looked like a potential quick strike play, but it comes up incomplete. The Chiefs will trail 30-17, and Kelce hooks up with himself. He has the ball, middle of the field, looking for a spin move. Kelce, the Chiefs MVP in this game, is up to 9 catches already. And here we go with less than 1 minute to go here. Again, big plays only from the Chiefs.
Got him.
And Travis Kelce gets one. Tyreek Hill for a 50-plus yard touchdown. Tyler, this game is not over yet.
It's not. What a play by Travis. He saw Tyreek down the seams with that vertical route. Snoop was in his zone coverage, wasn't ready for it. And the great thing about Travis is he saved all 3 timeouts, so he does still have a chance.
Right, but you are onside kicking here, I'm assuming, right, Tyler? You got to go with the onside kick.
Yeah, you got to go.
Snoop has run the football. Yeah, go for it, yeah.
I understand that, but you don't exactly need to in this situation. You can still kick it off. In Madden's a little different than real life, where 48 seconds is enough time, but I think he's going to go with the onside kick, and he is.
Kelce does go with an onside kick. It is recovered by the 49ers and Snoop. Kelce is asking if anybody knows how to do it in Madden. I'm not sure anybody knows how to do an onside kick in real life. The success rate is so low.
He's about to get.
He's
about to get like 500 tweets from that question right there. People telling him how to kick onside in Madden.
No doubt about that. And Snoop has a chance here to bleed the clock, but Kelce not done yet until maybe this play. Tevin Coleman around the edge. 50-plus yard touchdown for Tevin Coleman. I've lost track of his touchdowns in this game, guys. He has been unbelievable. Tevin Coleman, I don't know if we're going to give out a tournament MVP amongst the Madden players, but if we give it amongst the guys on the screen, it's clear that Tevin Coleman is the easy front runner. The 49ers now at 36-24 with 39 seconds to go, and Snoop again going for 2 here. Tyler, look at the showmanship. What do you think about that?
A little disrespect there from Snoop, but, man, he's looked unstoppable on offense. That Tevin Coleman, 36 points easily, and I think Snoop has only thrown about 1 pass all game. Travis Kelce very upset with his performance.
For a second there, I thought he rage quit the webcam there. He was like, I'm done.
Well, fortunately, no rage web quitting right now, or broadcast quitting right now. 36-24, the Chiefs have the football. 36 seconds to go here, guys. It's going to take a miracle. So we'll get your final thoughts at the conclusion of the game. But, Arda, up to this point, what have you learned about each of these players?
Travis Kelce is a formidable opponent. He exceeded expectations. A lot of times athletes come in and they just play the game maybe the day before to prepare for a tournament like this. But you can tell that Travis Kelce's a gamer. He's been playing a lot while social distancing and self-quarantining. And you love to see it. You love to see athletes get involved in gaming like this. So you got to give him a high grade for being competitive in this game, but this is a statement game for Snoop Dogg. He was the prohibitive favorite going into this tournament, in my humble opinion, and he remains the prohibitive favorite as he moves on to the next round.
Following a Nick Bosa sack, Patrick Mahomes takes a deep shot down the field. As always, they're looking for Tyreek Hill on those deep shots. Comes up short on that one. So 3rd down for Travis Kelce, 25 seconds to go. He's down by 12 points, looking for a miracle here on a touchdown followed up by an onside kick. 3rd and 24. So, Tyler, if you Snoop, are you the rest of the way, no matter how far you advance, sticking with what you know here at the 49ers?
Oh, yeah, it seems like he has a great formula for success. He's playing – I wouldn't say his defense was great this game, but it was good enough. And then that rushing attack we saw, those heavy formations, that heavy personnel with Tevin Coleman, I think it's a great formula going forward.
All right, less than 20 seconds here. Patrick Mahomes breaks ridiculous pressure, but eventually taken down there by Quan Alexander as the final 5, 4, 3, 2 seconds run off the clock. Snoop Dogg and the San Francisco 49ers take victory over Travis Kelce and the Chiefs. So I suppose maybe he gets the last laugh, although Kelce might just flash that ring when they do receive it. As you can see, Snoop pumping his fist. He is on to the round of 8. Kelce says he'll be taking on the spin move. Snoop Dogg over Travis Kelce. Thanks to them for playing. So a lot of fun there in that first matchup, guys. Really entertaining. I like that stuff. Ultimately, Tyler, Snoop gets the 36-24 victory. What's the difference that allows him to emerge victorious?
Yeah, it was that rushing attack. Travis just had no answer for it. The outside was just there all day with that off tackle, those stretch runs, and Snoop took complete advantage of it. Had over 100 yards rushing with about 3 touchdowns to Coleman. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I'll say, how about this, Arda? What do you think? You had Snoop. You have called your shot, man. Snoop was one of your 2 favorites, along with Pat McAfee. Do you feel even stronger about your opinion after we saw that matchup there from Snoop?
I mean, how do I not? 100%. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Congratulations, Snoop, on winning the Celebrity ESPN Madden Tournament. Book it. Go to the bank. Cash the check.
Is it even worth playing it out? Is it even worth playing it out anymore?
Give Snoop the trophy now. Just give Snoop the trophy
guys,
now.
I have some sneaky underdogs, though. I have some sneaky underdogs I think might stand a chance. And I think Hollywood Brown and Drew Lock. The reason I don't have great conclusion for this, but the reason is they're younger guys. I think they played a lot more Madden than some of these older guys in the tournament. So those would be my underdogs, but I do agree with Arda. I think Snoop is the favorite.
But Snoop has been playing Madden for over a decade, right? Like, he is so well-versed in this game. This is his number 1 game. He's been involved in video games a lot. He does commentary in the NHL EA game. He's done commentary for Call of Duty. He even has his own video game. It's based around him. But Madden is his game of choice. He grinds this game. He loves this game. He plays several hours a day. I just don't see how anybody coming off the street's going to be able to dethrone Snoop.
Yeah, Tyler, you know the theory that it's like 10,000 hours to master something? We think Snoop has surpassed 10,000 hours because it seems like Madden is right in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, like we said, Snoop Dogg plays Madden every day. He streams daily. I would definitely say he has over 10,000 hours played. He's one of the best celebrity Madden players there is.
Yeah, certainly. And Arda, also you mentioned Pat McAfee. So what do you think stands out about Pat that maybe gave you some confidence that he can live up to the performance that Snoop just delivered? Because it wasn't just a win, 36-24 against the Chiefs, no less. That right there is impressive stuff.
Let me tell you a little bit about Pat McAfee. The thing is that I have a lot more confidence in Snoop winning the tournament than I do Pat, simply because Pat's not much of a gamer. But what I will say is that I do believe when it's all said and done, Pat McAfee might be the MVP of this tournament strictly for entertainment value. We've all heard it, right? For the brand. We've seen him on College Game Day. We know what Pat McAfee is all about, but he has that inside of him, those old memories of playing against his brother at Madden, and his brother was so much better. Anyone can relate to that. Getting schooled by your own family and how much that hurts and how much that stews inside of you. Pat has this opportunity right now in this tournament to exercise those demons, to say, hey, I belong here. And so that's why I think that, and on top of that, the fact that he works for ESPN and this is an ESPN tournament, he doesn't want to look foolish on ESPN. So he's got a lot of motivating factors here.
All right, Tyler, you are the pro in terms of playing in Madden tournaments. So let's say, take us inside the mind of Snoop Dogg if you can, which I'm sure is not an easy task, but he's on the round of 8. How do you stay mentally prepared? What do you do in between matches? Do you take a look at the rest of the bracket and imagine who you want to play next? What are you thinking now if you're Snoop?
Yeah, you definitely want to take a look at the bracket, see who your possible opponents are. And if you're Snoop, which I think he will, you want to stay fresh on the game, maybe go play a couple games now so you keep your offense in a groove like we just saw, and just keep it going, that momentum into the next game.
Yeah, certainly will be interesting to see who Snoop faces next. Again, we have seen the bracket earlier on. We have got a loaded field. Just some of the names, not even all of them, but some of the names include NFL stars, not just Travis Kelce, but also Hollywood Brown of the Ravens, DeAndre Hopkins, now of the Cardinals. I got to get used to saying that one. Drew Lock of the Denver Broncos. We've got Lil Yachty from the world of entertainment. We've got ESPN's own Katie Nolan, a stacked field of celebrities playing in this 16-player tournament, and the winner gets $25,000 for feeding America. So it's a unique time right now, Arda. Certainly is. There are a lot of things in life that are entirely out of our control. But have you seen the amount of engagement and interaction increasing in the world of esports, given the fact that most everybody is spending 100% of their day locked inside of their own home?
Absolutely. On top of tournaments like this on ESPN, we have this Celebrity Madden Tournament. We just had the NBA 2K Players Tournament that just wrapped up on ESPN. We're also seeing leagues move to an online format. So there are competitive games being played across different esports titles still going on right now as people are craving entertainment and looking for things to do. Esports is one place that we are turning. We're seeing a lot of competitive gaming on ESPN and continuing on Twitch, seeing record numbers, people watching in droves right now, a lot of charity tournaments, and you love to see it because it's definitely great for the community and also the names involved. You have a lot of athletes that are gamers already, but maybe they don't have an opportunity to play as much during the season. Myers Leonard of the Miami Heat's a perfect example. He just did a 24-hour stream. No breaks, by the way. 24 hours, start to finish. Charity stream, playing Call of Duty, playing NBA 2K, etc. He did it all in one shot. Very impressive.
I can't do anything for 24 hours straight, but Tyler, we'll get you out on this. We have the NFL draft coming around the corner, and of course, Joe Burrow is the most anticipated player to be selected, likely to go number one to the Bengals. What's your outlook for him? What's your scouting report of what he can do in Madden right away to make the Bengals a far more fun offense?
Yeah, their offense has a lot of weapons if you think about it. Guys like Joe Mixon, AJ Green, John Ross. So they have the weapons and the speed, and I think Joe Burrow would substantially upgrade that offense, especially in Madden. I think he'll be the highest-rated quarterback coming into Madden 21. So I'm excited to see how that offense is.
Yeah, can't wait for that. Can't wait for the NFL draft, of course, on ESPN, April 23rd to April 25th. This was quite the way to kick off ESPN's Celebrity Madden Tournament, and we will be streaming the remaining prelims on the ESPN app, YouTube, and Twitch channels. Come back next Sunday here on ESPN2 to see who will reign supreme in the ESPN Celebrity Madden Tournament 2020. For Arda Ocal, Tyler Davis, I'm Field Yates, saying so long from, well, my living room.